Chicago Bulls are going to bullshit. That is, the Bulls right now are down by 8 points to the Atlanta Hawks at halftime of this game. This is an important game as far as the standings. Now, the Bulls will still be above the Atlanta Hawks for that ninth seed if they do eventually lose this game, but it's going to make it a lot easier for the Atlanta Hawks to pass them up towards the end of the season. Now, the Bulls right now they're winning the rebounding battle, 24-19, so that's good. The Bulls aren't shooting the ball hugely efficiently, but not hugely inefficiently, at least not from the field. From three-point range, we're 2 of 10 right now from three-point range, while the Atlanta Hawks are 14 of 26. That right there is the biggest difference right there that you're going to find. Second chance points, the Bulls are winning second chance points. They're winning fast break points. They're winning the rebounding battle. They're not winning the points off the bench battle, but just about everything else they're winning. So it's really coming down to the lack of three-point shooting from the Chicago Bulls being a big reason why the Chicago Bulls are down by 8 in this game. If that three-point shooting discrepancy was a little bit closer, you'd see a lot of difference from the Bulls as far as the results in the score. And then so when you look at it, DeMar DeRozan leading away with 13 points. Kobe White's 5 of 11 from the field for 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steals for 11 points in that. Ayo Dosunmu with 10 points as well. You also got Andre Drummond with 10 and 10 off the bench in only 10 minutes. He's absolutely cooking right now. I said we needed a double-double from both centers in this game. Andre Drummond heard me and said, Haize, I got you. Nikola Vucevic on the other half, 2 for 3 from the field right now, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist from Nikola Vucevic. He needs to kick it up some as well. Billy Donovan also pulled out Andre Drummond when he was hot. It was weird. But hey, it is what it is when it comes down to it. We got to see Terry Taylor a lot in this game. We asked the question and had the doubts on, who was going to step up with Javonte Green being out of this game. Terry Taylor has 8 minutes played. Seems like Ernolop is out of the rotation completely. Batum is out of the rotation. That's crazy that Terry Taylor got off the bench before him, but I guess maybe with the size and things like that, they wanted to keep some of that stuff going. But overall, this is a game where the Bulls can absolutely still be in this game. Yes, they're down by 8 points, but if they allow themselves to really just keep balling, man, and shoot the three ball a little bit better, right? They can still get in this game. This is not a game that's out of hand. This is not a game that the Bulls still can't win. They just got to defend that 3-point line as good as they can, man. And let's see. Not bad. We're playing all right, but when it's do something in the third quarter, Haize. Let's hope they do something in the third quarter, Anthony. Laugh my ass off. We get cooked by the most random plays every single time, bro, for 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row, every single time. Like Cricket, however you pronounce his name. Like, it's unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. We got Shay in the building. He says, that's where we have the most remedial head coach in the NBA. How the hell do you see Andre Drummond cooking, but you take him out? Now, to the credit, Andre Drummond could have asked to be set down. I know we always look at it and say, well, how are you going to sit a player while they're side? He played 10 minutes of complete intensity, and some of y'all don't even give y'all women 10 minutes, so maybe he was tired. Anthony, do you be glued to your phone and wait for Haize comes on? Hey, leave Anthony alone, Sydney. Leave him alone. Shay in the building says, explain to me how you force a lot of turnovers, but you can't score off them. Well, I mean, listen, they both had 11 both teams have 11 turnovers, right? So it is what it is. The Bulls, both teams are tied for points off turnovers as well. So it is what it is. I'm sorry, both teams. So the Hawks have 7 turnovers, the Bulls have 6. Both teams have 11 points off turnovers. Got my stats a little bit confused there. Samir in the building. Why do we keep helping off this motherfucker if he's shooting 45% on the season from 3 and cooking us? Drummond second chance points, opportunities over Vooch, ability to spread the floor. Well, the problem is that a lot of Drummond's second chance opportunities come off his own misses, so it's a little bit inflating there. Is it terrifying to know that the same ownership group that runs the White Sox run the Bulls, and it's even worse when both front offices act the same too? It's too sad. I can't say that both front offices act the exact same. I can't say that. The White Sox front office is like Vooch. I mean, AK at his absolute worst. Haize, do you think someone needs to walk Billy onto the court and show him the 3-point line, explain to him maybe they should try guarding it on defense once in a while? No, because I don't think Billy Donovan's telling players not to guard the 3-point line. The players are the ones you probably need to do that too. Marcus Korn in the building says, I think Drum looked good. Taylor had great awareness. Hey, Terry came in and said, hey, I've been sitting down. I got something to prove. This is my opportunity. Because I think Terry Taylor understands what could happen here, right? Keep in mind, Terry Taylor's agent and him aren't stupid. They know saw the way that Javonte Green was playing is like, hey, bro, I could get cut. Yeah, let me go out and show out here for a second. So you live by the three and you die by the three. Atlanta three going to die by the three. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Or they can absolutely kill us right now. They can keep it up. There was a game, I can't remember who it was against, where I was like, oh, there's no way. They were shooting like 55% from three. I'm like, there's no way they're going to keep it up, that 3-point shooting. And then it got better in the second half. I was like, ain't that about some shit? Ain't that about some shit? Haize, I want more Drummond in the second half. Clearly, Atlanta can't handle his size. Capella can't handle Drummond. No alley-oop dunks to him when Drum is on the floor. I mean, listen, I get what you're saying in that. Don't get me wrong. You got to talk to Billy Donovan about that. Got to talk to Billy Donovan about that. The players got to get over screens and stop switching with the bigs. Listen, we're a switch heavy team for a team that absolutely doesn't play well when they switch heavily. It's been a thing. It's been a thing. Got to tighten up on the 3-point defense. Definitely need the 3-point defense to be better, but that's something we've been able to say all season. Need my man Batum back, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying in that. I get what you're saying, but we've seen it. He slowly has fallen more and more out the rotation as the season has gone on. So, initially came in, played really well, looked like he was going to be that shooter off the bench, and then it fell off, man. The Hawks are primed to shoot the Bulls out of the gym in the second half. Hey, the Bulls need to get to the free throw line more. I would listen. Defend the goddamn 3-point line. What's up from the Horns Over Hoops podcast? What's going on, fam? Glad to have you in the building. Zach only there because Murray is boy. I barely see bro at the game. Maybe I just don't look for him, but I don't see him much. Well, he was coming to this game, and I don't think he's there just because. Keep in mind, Zach LaVine doesn't live in Chicago. He's been rehabbing in California. That's why he was there at the Lakers game that we played, but hasn't really been much in Chicago. Him and Patrick Williams flew in today. That's why they're both at the game. The difference threes make, wow. Although the Bulls are playing better, the lack of threes could hurt us. I don't know why Batum isn't being utilized like the guy who torched us in the first half. Because it comes down to Billy Donovan doesn't give a shit. He doesn't, like, Billy Donovan is Billy Donovan. He doesn't see the world the right way that we see it, man. If Terry Taylor gets to be in the game for a few minutes, Batum got to get a chance. I wish that, again, y'all are trying to apply logic to Billy Donovan, who just knows gum. That's what he knows, gum. They got our defense in the Diddy. Why are you so obsessed with Diddy, bro? What are we doing? Caruso's shooting got robbed by his retired shoes. They said he blew his soul out the shoes, man. Bulls logic. This dude's hot from three. You better lay off him a bit. It's crazy. Do you think we waive anyone to make room for Wu in the playoffs? Terry Taylor's hoping not, but if we do, I'm not saying that I can see it happen. I can definitely see it happen. Why does Billy use the rotation with DeRozan as the only scoring threat in the game? Because he's the one that he trusts the most. And especially with Kobe and the slumps that he's had, I can understand. I don't necessarily always agree, but I can definitely understand where he's coming from. Let's hope the Hawks cool down from 3-point shooting. That's really, I mean, that's the biggest hope that the Bulls are hoping for right now. Because if he slows down, then if they slow down as a team, that goes a long way in the Bulls being able to get back in this game, man. Long way. Has Javon Carter played? No, Javon Carter is not checked in this game. DeMar DeRozan has to make his shots. I mean, that's clear. Everybody needs to make their shots. Drum got a double-double in 10 minutes, and Billy said, no, you done. Well, like I said, though, I do think that there is some exhaustion there for Andre Drummond. Do not make any mistake. Andre Drummond, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually asked to get a breather there for a second. I wouldn't be surprised at that at all. Attack mismatches and make Drummond eat. Wave who? Because I know if you're talking about Alex Caruso, you got to stop smoking dope. Got to stop smoking that dope. All right, gang. Getting back at it. Let's get this dub. Ready to watch the winning intro on Chicago Bulls podcast. Who's the Chicago Bulls podcast? Why are you trying to come in here promoting another podcast? No, I know what you mean. The Bulls defense completely collapsed anytime someone gets past their man. They got to stay down on the shooters. Well, the thing here it is we have the worst pick and roll IQ in the league. Like we just are. Like, don't make no like Caruso, really good in pick and roll defense. Drum, really good in pick and roll defense. Torrey Craig, solid. But even Ayo Dosunmu with the on-ball and off-ball defender he is, pick and roll, Ayo leaves a lot to be desired for. Kobe White, he's still learning the pick and roll defense, still a really good on-ball defender he's turned himself into. And DeMar DeRozan and Vooch are absolutely god-awful in pick and rolls. God-awful in pick and rolls. So, it is what it is there, man. Imagine getting punched, then thinking maybe if I keep letting him hit me, he will get tired and then I will win. That's how the Bulls play defense on the perimeter. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hopefully, Javon will request a trade this offseason because he can request all he wants. Nobody wants him. Nobody is trading for Javon Carter. What happened this season? Nobody. Like I said, the best bet that we have for Javon Carter is Javon Carter playing much better in the second year with the Bulls than the first, which we've seen it happen on teams before. So we'll see. Billy needs to give Javonte some playing time. Javonte's not there, brother. Javonte is not in the game. Javonte's out due to personal reasons. He may be out there clapping some cheeks. I don't know, but he's not here. He's not here. So he's not going to play. You're not going to see him. Hopefully, you don't see the ball-headed whole Javon Carter either. And, it is what it is, man. The Bulls are just going to have to figure this one out. And they're going to have to figure it out through their defense. This is going to have to be a second half in which the Bulls shoot the ball better, be smarter, play better defense. Don't get down on yourself because this Atlanta Hawks team is going to come out of this second half trying to shoot you out the gym. That's definitely what they're going to try to do. Bro, I am convinced that you literally have been sniffing cocaine. Like, let me ask you something. Never mind, because that could give me cancer. Just stop, bro. Stop. Stop it. I really wish the Bulls hung on to Patrick Beverley. He wouldn't have put up with some of these defensive deficiencies. I mean, I guess it would have been better than Javon Carter. That's for damn sure. Not Greens on the South Side bender. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. We don't want him to be on no bender. What are we talking about? He's out. Listen, like I said, he may have had a date. Javon and Terry Taylor to the Shanghai Sharks for some chicken chow mein and Singapore noodles. You hungry? You hungry? You should have said some mushu at this point. Like, what are we talking about? But all right, y'all, gonna get ready to end the live stream. 293 y'all in here. Hit the subscribe button. Go to Chicago Bulls Central on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get BKR Sport over stateside, but man, I love you guys. Go Bulls. Let's get this dub. Hopefully we can play the winning intro at the post-game show. We'll be back post-game, so hit that subscribe button so you know when we go live. Peace, y'all. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See red. Peace.